Alright, I am back down in the basement today, and we are looking at the Chamberlain model D2101 on the door for the third time. This time we're showing it on the nice T-rail, which is a lot quieter than the square rail, especially more so now that I have this nice plastic front pulley. I'll show you the front. D2101, this thing is almost a year old, just a few more weeks. I'm using this wall button on it. This is the Chamberlain timer to close wall control, basically the 881LM equivalent. All the features in there. That one came off of that Chamberlain whisper drive that died. Actually, that's what these sensors right here came off of too. I'm still using it with those sensors. I do have another pair of the little sensors, but I don't know if I'm going to put those on or not. Now, I've got something that I've got something pretty cool to show you today, and that would be the remote that I'm going to be running this opener with. That remote is a LiftMaster 81LM. Now you're probably asking yourself, how are you going to get an 81LM to work on this new Chamberlain Security 2.0 that is not compatible with billion code? Well, I will show you how I did that in just a second, right after I run this up. Here we go. Alright, so as you can see, this does run it. Now, how did I do that? Well, if we look at the back of the opener here, you can see we have two sets of wires going into the wall button terminal. Why is that? Well, let me just pull the release cord here, shut the door and I'll show you. If we come up here, we have the LiftMaster model 882LM that's got two sets of wires coming out of it, and this is fully working. The light works, the lock button does work, as you can see, and the learn button works. Now, what does that other wire run to? I'll show you. Let me re-engage this. This T-rail is nice. The trolley is a little bit stiff, which I don't like, but I'd rather it than it catching on the square rail trolley every time. Alright. So where does that wire run to? Well, it runs to this, the Rainer 540 RGD. I did a wall button hack, and I put the 882LM up there and ran it to this. I put it up there. I mean, that first of all, I don't really have a better spot to put that button, and I mean, it's not like I'm going to regularly use that anyway, so I just figured I'd put it up out of the way, because, you know, what else am I going to put up there? To power this, since the opener can't power it, I rigged up a couple of 9-volt batteries. It does work. There is going to be a video on how I did the wall button hack. You're going to see this video first though, and also in the video of the wall button hack, I thought that this didn't work for some reason, but it works just fine. It's just pushing this doesn't make the relay click. This is just literally just runs straight to shorting these terminals. This doesn't go through the relay at all. So yeah, that is the Chamberlain on the door. This is a nice quiet opener. Pretty glad I got it. I mean, for the base model, I mean, I would rather this than the UFO models. It's just more reliable, you know. It's the same motor gear design they've used for almost 40 years, and this one has a metal case, and the UFOs have a plastic case, which is ridiculous. I am using the chain spreader on this, obviously. I did have to make the chain longer, or shorter again. Yeah, alright, we'll run this down one more time, and then I'm out of here with the 8101. So there you go, that is a nice opener. And by the way, you can see the angle I've got my arm at. Maybe, I don't know how to show this really. There you go. You can see it's kind of set back a little bit. But it's fine. This is pretty close to being flat, and I kind of like the way it looks with it being set back. And it still opens all the way, so. Alright, one other thing, by the way, that I noticed. This opener doesn't really seem to bypass its limits when you're programming it. So I don't know if that's something that Chamberlain actually fixed that for once, or if it's just I happened to get lucky with this opener. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video, and we'll see you guys later. And off. There's that beast again, Power Master. And no, I still haven't hooked this up either. Yeah. Alright, see you guys later.